Hi you guys, I am so sorry it's been a while. I'm finally back and filming for my YouTube channel. It's been freaking 2 months. I'm sorry, my life's just been crazy and hectic, and finally it's getting better. So I'm able to be back on camera. Woo woo woo, give me a woo woo woo. Well, anyways, I recently moved into this nice, beautiful house. Yeah, this place is amazing. I love it here. But the thing is, when I moved in, I didn't know I was staying with 3 guy roommates. What the fuck, right? But the thing is, I asked when I first signed the contract. I was like, who's staying here besides me? And the girl was like, oh yeah, you're staying here with us, the family, and you're gonna stay with a guy roommate and another girl roommate, and they're both students. I was like, awesome, cool, I'll move in. Here's my deposit. I was like, yeah, let's move in, let's do this. Do it, do it, do it. I finally moved in, and a few days later, I met my first roommate. It was a tall Korean guy. Tall. He hardly talks. He's so shy. I'm gonna tell you guys a story that involves him, okay? So one morning I woke up 9 something. The urge came. My bladder was like sending me signal to my brain, you got to pee, you got to pee. And I was like, oh shit, I really need to pee. And then I opened the door, and my room is next to the restroom, and the door was closed, and I hear somebody in there. So I'm thinking, oh, it's probably that Korean tall shy guy. Okay, I'll just let him do his thing, and then I'll watch anime and hold my bladder until he's done. So I'm there watching anime, laughing, ha 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 ha, woo 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 woo, and getting all like into it. And then my bladder sends another signal to my brain. Pee, pee, let me out, let me out. And I'm like, oh gosh, I really need to pee. So, and then this is like probably 10-15 minutes later, right? So I open the door. He's still in there, but this time he has the shower running. So he's taking a shower now, and then you can hear him like blowing his nose, and I'm like, oh gosh, he's gonna be in there forever if he's gonna shower. Okay, I'll let him do his thing because this is the only restroom we can use. And then I go back to anime, and I was like, don't think about it, don't think about peeing. And then all of a sudden the urge to pee went away. I was like, okay, I'm good, cool, so watch anime again. I'm like, yeah. An episode passed, which is like 28 minutes, okay? And I was like, oh no, the urge is coming again. So I'm running, open the door, check the door next to me, which is the restroom. And this time, there is no shower, nothing. But the door was closed, and I was knocking on the door. I couldn't stand it anymore. I was like, knock knock, are you okay? Do you need help? I really need to go pee. Can you hurry up? Nobody answered me. There was no reply. And I was like, can you be? And then I was like, fine. So I go back, watch the next episode. 28 minutes passed again. I was like, oh, I can't do this anymore. My bladder's gonna explode. So I open my door, and the restroom door is still freaking closed. I was like, oh my god, the door is still closed. He's still in there. And I closed my door, I grabbed my keys, I grabbed my bag, and I was like really kind of upset. But then I was like, what is he doing in there? Is he okay? Like literally not, he didn't pass out or something? Or maybe he's taking a really, really long dump. He's been in there for 2 hours. I've been holding my urine for 2 hours. My bladder was about to explode, and I couldn't stand anymore. I took my keys and purse and drove my ass to Starbucks. Oh no, the funny thing is, when I got to Starbucks, there was somebody in there too. And I was like, oh my god, today's the day where a Yumi star doesn't pee. Luckily, 5 minutes later, the guy comes out, I go in, I finally let everything out, let loose. Shh. It came out like a faucet. And I was like, best feeling ever. I drove back home, and I opened the door, and I went to the restroom, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my freaking God. 2.5 hours later, he's still in there and the door is still closed. I was like, man, what did he eat last night? I knock on the restroom door again, still no reply. And then I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can turn the handle and see if it's gonna open. But then I stopped myself because I was like, what if I open it and he forgot to lock it and I see stuff that I'm not supposed to see? No, I'm gonna chance it because there is no way a guy can stay in the restroom for 2.5 hours. There's just no way. So I turn the knob and I open it. There was nobody in there. I was like, I'm such an idiot. I look like a fool. I could have went in there to pee. He probably left right after the shower, but instead I drove my ass to Starbucks thinking he was in there, and he wasn't. So, lesson of the story is, if you're gonna get out of the bathroom, leave the door open so somebody will know that the restroom is available, so they don't be like me, drive their ass to Starbucks to pee. There you guys have it, my funny story with my roommate. Well, anyways, thanks for listening to my story, you guys. And remember, stay goofy, goofy.